Okay, let's start. Hello, Jessica. How are you? How was your weekend?
Very well, teacher. Weekend, I'm very busy due to a university. I had a lot of girls, definitely, teacher.
Perfect. Yes, with the university it's so competitive and that we don't have enough time to develop this activity, but these are responsibility that we had with the study. But it is okay, no problem. Okay, start with the class. I want to share with the screen, okay? Give me a moment.
Okay, teacher.
Okay, perfect. Today we go to the present perfect and the present perfect progressive, okay?
Okay, teacher.
Okay, now we go continue with this part. Okay, now. We go to study first to practice the present perfect. In this case, we find this exercise. Can you see the screen?
Yes, teacher. I see the screen.
Okay. In this case, we have this sentence. You have here verbs. What do you think is the correct verb to create the sentence?
Okay, teacher. Mm, uh, could be I had been. ¿Tú has estado?
I had been to Paris 3 times. Yes, very good. Now, next, have you? What do you
Okay.
think is the correct to complete the sentence?
Okay. Uh, could be had you soon?
Okay, so very good. Now, next, I have never. What do you think is the correct verb to create the sentence?
Okay. It's not meant.
Snowman es como un hombre de nieve, puede ser como el muñequito de Navidad que creamos.
Ok. Entonces, I have never seen.
I have never seen.
Has visto. As, yes.
Okay, it can be possible, but in this case we applied may.
Mm, ah, make, or también podría ser meet, ¿no? Tú nunca has, no sé.
Yes, but with meet is when you meet cuando conoces a alguien, ¿no? Pero en este caso hablamos de made, porque estamos hablando de que
Así
nunca
es.
hemos creado un muñeco de nieve, por así decir, o no hemos hecho. Okay, now with this.
Okay. Eating. Yes.
Have you eaten? Okay, very good. Okay, continue with this.
Okay. Chicas.
She has been to China. Very good. Continue. He
Meet.
hasn't.
Met.
He hasn't met. Okay, good.
Yo nunca. Sí.
Very good. I have never seen an owl.
Yes.
Continue with this.
Had lunch.
Had lunch. They had lunch. They had lunch in this restaurant.
Okay. Snails. I don't remember.
What happened with the snails?
I don't know. Its meaning of
Do you know the meaning of snake?
snails. Caracoles.
Yes.
Eating. Okay. Yes.
That's correct. Very good. Okay, now this is the part of the present perfect. Now continue with this activity. Start with this. Okay, we have this 3 years. What do you think is? I have been driving, I have been learning, I have been drinking, I have been learned.
Eh, learning.
I have been learning. Yes, very good. Now, what do you prefer? 5 or 6?
5.
Okay. Oh, the kitchen is a mess. Who has been working? Who has been cooking? Who has been cooked? Or who has been cooked?
Has been cooking.
Okay, what do you prefer? Number 3 or number 1?
Want.
Okay, you look very tired. Have you been sleeping? Have you been asleep? Have you been asleep? Or have you been eating?
Had you been sleeping?
Have you been asleep?
Yes.
Correct. And now, number 3 or number 4?
4.
Okay. Team has been dancing, has been played, has been playing football a lot.
Has been playing.
Correct. In this, number 3 or number 4?
3.
Okay. Jessica has been danced, has been danced, has been dancing, has been
Has
studying.
been dancing.
Okay. Number 2, number 6.
6.
Has been phoning, has been phone. Oh, he's been typing, he's been eating.
Has been phone. Phoning.
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 Very good. Now, number 3 or number 4?
3.
In this case, what do you say is the correct option? She has been wrote, she has been writing, she has been writing, or she has been writing?
Writing. Has been right. Has been writing.
Correct. Okay, in this, number 5 or number 3?
Number 5.
Okay, Gary has been feeling, has been teach, has been taught, has been teach.
Has been teacher.
Correct. Okay. Okay, now continue with this. Do you find difference between the present perfect and the present perfect continuous?
Yes, it's different. The present perfect continuous, we use ing in the verb.
Yes, okay, that's right. The present continuous, we apply the verb with ing. Okay, now taking into account the previous knowledge. First we're going to share the link, so it's possible that other your partners can be to the class. Give me a moment.
Okay.
Okay, now continue with the class. We have this number 1. What do you think is the correct option to create the sentence? My neighbor, a nice house in the mountains. Do you
Okay.
apply the present perfect or the present perfect continuous?
Mm, um, Present perfect. My neighbors had built a nice house in the mountains.
Had built.
Had
Yes,
built.
that's right. Had built.
Yes.
With an empty. Okay, perfect. Yes, very good. Okay, please tell me a number.
Seats.
Number 6. Okay, Santa with grab. How did you create the sentence? Taking into account the present perfect or the present perfect continuous?
Okay. Mm, Okay. Okay. Present perfect. Santa has participio pasado de rap.
So it is a
Remember.
P. Did you remember that we say that with this P, with for example, with stop, this P, we only apply double P and add ed.
Es un verbo regular. Yes.
Yes.
And Santa has wrapped all the present, and now he's going to give them to children, sorry. Santa le ha envuelto todos los presentes y ahora él los va a dar.
Yes. Okay. Very good. Right. Now, what number, please?
Okay, 10.
Okay, Kate, the verb is word. How do you apply this to create the sentence? Present perfect or present perfect continuous?
Present perfecto continuous. Kate has been working in the garden on the morning.
Has been working. Good.
Yes.
Okay, has been working. Very good. Excellent, very good. Now, please give me other number.
12.
Look at the table, mom.
Okay.
What do you think you can apply in this?
Present perfect. Look at the table. Matt has made a lot of cookies. A lot of cookies.
Okay. Has made.
Oh, bake.
Okay. Give me other number.
9.
9. Okay. He's so happy. He, the verb is going. How do you complete the sentence?
Okay. Present perfect. He has gone
He has won.
the rice.
Very good. Has won the race. Very good. Okay. What other number, Jessica?
3.
Number 3. He's completely exhausted. He, the verb is clean. Complete the sentence.
Okay. Present perfect continuous. He has been climbing.
He
Or
has
he
been
has
playing.
climbed. I'm not sure.
Yes, he has been climbing. It's correct. Okay, what other number?
Okay. 7. 7, yes.
Okay, man will be angry My sister, the verb is not wash. How do you create a sentence?
Okay. Present perfect. My sister has not dusted. Mi hermana no ha lavado los platos.
Very good. What other number?
Okay. 2.
Number 2. Look at this one. Someone with the verb paint. Present perfect or present perfect continuous to complete the sentence.
Present perfect. Look at this goal. Someone has painted a beautiful picture on it.
Okay, correct. What other number?
4.
What a mess. Someone with the verb paint. Complete the sentence.
Okay. What a mess. Present perfect continuous. Someone has been painting here.
Has this painting here. Very good. What other number?
Okay. 11th.
Okay, look the kids. The birds decorate.
Okay, present perfect. Look, the kids have decorated the Christmas tree.
Very good. What other number?
8.
The glass is still full. He, the bird, is not drink.
Okay. Present perfect. He has not drunk.
Very good. Number?
Okay. 40.
What is the girl wear? She, the birds play.
Okay. She has been playing in the rake.
Playing. Very good. Number 5, number 13, and number 15. What do you choose, Jessica?
13.
J.K. Rowling, the bird is white. Series of Harry Potter books.
Okay. Has written.
Writing. Now, why you 15?
15.
Okay. Why is she so tired? She, the bird room.
Okay. She has been running.
She has been running. Very good. And finally, Mary, the bird's clean.
Okay. Mary has been cleaning her flat all day and she's exhausted.
Has been cleaning?
Volunteer. Yes.
Okay. Now, this is correct. Now, in this case, we're going to present the topic in a good way. Okay, the present perfect. Now, the present perfect is used to talk about events completed. For example, actions that had been carried out in the recent past, actions that had been developed in the past and that have a consequence in the present, actions that had been carried out in a certain time. In this case, the present perfect is formed with the auxiliary be, verb have or has for the third person, and following the past participle of the verb. Now, in the case of the rule in the verbs, in the case of the regular verbs, we use the infinitive and add the ending ed. Example, we have other exceptions. For example, with the verbs that end in a e, we only add d. So, for example, love, only apply d because it's not possible to double e and d. No, we only apply d. And if the verb ends as short vowel and consonant, except for Y or W, we double the final consonant and add ed. For example, with stop, double p and add ed. If the verb in a L is always double in a British English. It's not common in American English. For example, in a British English, we also find the verb travel. So, and in a L, we only double the L and add ed. And but with a verb that end in a consonant with way, the way is changed to an I, and we add ed. For example, with hurry, hurried, we change the way to I and add ed. But in the plate, it's not possible. We only apply ed in the case of the verb play. But in the case of the irregular verbs, it's not possible to determine a structure or rules in verbs. So because they have their own rules, in this case, it's not possible. The unique way to learn it is to study very much about this case, the irregular verbs. Okay.
Okay, teacher.
Okay. Now in the structure for the sentence, we have the affirmative. The affirmative for the structure sentence, in this case of the present perfect, we only apply plus subject as the auxiliary have, and in the case of the third person has, plus the past participle verb plus the complement. For example, I have lived in Melbourne since I was 12. It's my case, so I can get into my apartment. In this case, we find that apply first the subject, have, lost, that is the past participle. My case, the complement, so I can get into my apartment. In this case, is very important because we have the idea that the person has lost the case, but now he or she can get into the apartment. In this case, we remember that I said you that we can also define a past activity that has consequence in the present. In this case, la persona perdió las llaves. Eso pasó anteriormente, pero actualmente tiene una consecuencia y es que ahora no puede entrar en el apartamento. Entonces, para eso utilizamos el presente perfecto. ¿Ok? Now, for example, I have done my work in this activity that was completed in the past. So for this reason, it's a present perfect, and apply the subject plus have plus the past participle of the verb do, sorry, and the complement my homework. And in the case that we have lived in the city for 10 years, he's published on a specific time. In this case, it refers that the person living in this city. What time? For 10 years. Okay. Now,
Okay.
in the next, I have taught English for 20 years. It's the same. It's the same sentence. It's a similar sentence of the we have lived in this city for 10 years because we apply that the person developed an action and the time determined is for 20 years. And now I have read your emails. It's a activity that completed in the past. Okay, now with the negative. With the negative, the rule is the subject plus the auxiliary verb, in this case have, and in the third person has, plus not, plus past participle verb, plus the complement. For example, have you been to China either? Can you now, Jessica, give me how do you apply the structure of the sentence negative with example?
Okay, teacher. You have not been to China either. You is a subject. Have is the auxiliary. Yes, for you. As not negative. Been is the past participle of be. To China either is the complement.
Okay, perfect. Now, in the next, we have not played this game before. In this case, we apply that the activity was developed in the past. So, because we can find the the word before is to say that the activity was developed in the past. And it is the same rule. He, that is the subject, in this case apply has, that is a third person, plus not, plus play, that is a past participle of play, and this game before, this is a complement. And this is the first time that complete the sentence explain that the person developed activity he has not played this game before, but now in the present this is the first time. To say that la persona desarrolló la actividad o jugó anteriormente, pero tiene una consecuencia en el presente, quiere decir que en la actualidad él está jugándolo por primera vez.
¿Okay? O sea, es como una consecuencia, ¿no?
Sí, es la consecuencia, o sea, desarrollamos la actividad en el pasado, pero como tenemos algo que estamos haciendo en el presente, en este caso, como te expliqué en la parte afirmativa, la persona perdió las llaves y ahora no puede entrar al apartamento. En este caso, está negando que la persona no jugó, pero que ahora en el presente está jugándola, pero es la primera vez que lo hace. Entonces es una consecuencia. Okay, now with the next, I had studied for the exam. In this case, we have that the person developed an exam, but in the past have not studied for the exam. It's a complete in the past, an activity and an action that developed in the past. With the next, he hasn't talked to her since yesterday. Can you apply this sentence to the rule, please, Jessica?
Okay, he is a subject, has is the auxiliary, not a negative. Talk is the verb in participle. To her since yesterday is the complement.
Okay, so it's also we understand that it's an activity that developed in the past that we find the yesterday sentence here. Now, I have not gone to work. In this case, it refers that don't develop the activity. In this case, it's a past, because to say that yo no fui o yo no he ido al trabajo. And in the next, I have not swum since childhood. Can you apply this sentence to the rule, please, Jessica?
Okay, I is a subject, had is the auxiliary, not negative, soon is the verb in participle, since childhood is the complement.
Okay, perfect. Is clear this part to the structural affirmative and negative?
Yes, teacher, it's clear for me.
Okay, perfect. Now, with the interrogative, we apply two rules in this case, because we can find interrogative affirmative and interrogative negative. In this case, for the interrogative affirmative or positive, we apply first the auxiliary, in this case have, or this third person has, plus the subject, plus the past participle verb, plus the complement, and obviously the sign of the question. And in the case of the negative interrogative, we apply first the auxiliary, have, in third person has, plus the subject, plus not, plus the past participle verb, plus the complement and the sign of the interrogative. For example, had you finished our homework? How do you apply this sentence, Jessica, to the rule? And tell me if it's interrogative negative or interrogative positive.
Okay, teacher. Have you finished our homework? Had is the auxiliary. Use the subject. Finish is the participle the verb. Hunger is the complement. Yes, present perfect.
And it is positive or negative?
It's a positive, teacher.
Okay, perfect. Now with the next. Have they traveled without their computer? In this case, also find the verb traveled that I said you in the rule in the verb. We double the L and ed. In this case, ellos o han ellos viajado sin su computador. Explain that. It is a positive interrogative, and the rule they have the auxiliary, the subject, traveler, the past participle of travel, and without their computer is a complement. Now,
yes.
Tell me with the next example, Jessica.
Okay. Had I no written a letter? Had is the auxiliary, I is the subject, no is the negative. Writing is the participle, the verb write. A letter is the complement, is the negative feature.
Okay, that is an interrogative negative. Now,
Yes.
had we been in London? In this case, it's a positive under only the have, the auxiliary, the we, that the subject, that's the past participle verb be, in this case being, and to London, the complement. Okay, perfect. Now with the next, please, Jessica.
Okay.
Read me and translate me the sentence.
Have I? No soon. Yes. Since childhood. Had is the auxiliary. I is the subject. No, the negative. Interrogative. Soon is the participle, the verb soon. Since childhood is the complement.
Okay. How, what is the meaning of this sentence in Spanish?
Ok. Yo no he nadado, a ver, no he nadado desde la infancia.
Yes, que era niño, very good. Has she provided all the tiles? What is the meaning of this sentence in Spanish, Jessica?
Ok. ¿Ella ha proporcionado todos los detalles?
Very good. Now, it's possible also find expression with the WH questions. In this case, the rule of the creation of this question is WH word plus the auxiliary, have or had in the person, plus the subject, plus the past participle verb, plus the complement. For example, Jessica.
Ok. What had you read lately? What is the WH word? Have is the auxiliary. You is the subject. Read is the past participle of the read. And lately is a complement.
Very good. Now, why has Maria left the country? In this case, why is the WH word. Has in this case, so Maria is a true person, is she. We apply has. Maria, the subject, left, the past participle verb, and the country is the complement. Now continue with the next, Jessica.
Okay. What had I done wrong? What is the WH word? Had is the auxiliary. I is the subject. Done is the participle, the verb do. And run is the complement.
Okay, very good. Why has he not called me? Now, in this case, why has not he called me is a rule for the negative question with the WH question. In this case, why is the WH question? The auxiliary has, so it is a person here. He is the subject, plus not, that is a negative question, plus called, that's a past participle verb, and me, in this case, can be the complement. Okay, now continue, please, Jessica.
Okay. Why had we had to sign this paper? Why is the WH question? Had is the auxiliary. We is the subject. And had is the past participle of have. To sign this paper is the complement.
Perfect. And finally, why has your boss called? In this case, what is the WH word? Has. So it's why have your boss? So it's about a boss is a man. So it is has, and called that is a past participle. Okay, perfect. Now continue with this. Now, on the contrary, the present perfect progressive or the present perfect continuous. So emphasize the duration or continuity of the action. That is, we used to talk about a past or recent action that can continue to develop in the present. In the present continuous, perfect is also not allowed to make expression using the past. Example, years ago, last week, yesterday. Since the present perfect continuous refers to the fact that the action has an influence on the present. Es decir, no podemos utilizar expresiones como años atrás, la semana pasada o ayer. Porque si hacemos esto, pues volvemos a determinar el pasado, pero no le damos la instancia de la acción que se está desarrollando en el presente. ¿Ok?
Okay.
Now, the present continuous perfect is formed for the auxiliary have or has in the third person, plus being, plus the verb with the gerund, in this case with the verb with ing, okay? Now, in the case of the rule in the verbs, we have after a short stressed vowel, the final consonant is double. For example, sit with double T and add ing. After a vowel, the final consonant L is double in British English. So I say you in the rule in the present perfect with the British English with double L and applied in this case ing. But in an American English is no use it. We only apply traveling normal. And with the verb ending a ie becomes white. In this case, example like we change I verb white and add ing. Another exception when adding in ing, silent e is dropped, but does not apply for double e. So in this case, come, only coming, but in the case of the agree with double e, it's not possible apply the dropped e, no. We only apply the next double e, ing, okay?
Okay.
Okay, now in the structure for the sentence, we know the rule is the subject, plus in this case have and has in the third person, plus been plus the verb with ing plus the complement. For example, Jessica, tell me about the first example. How do you apply this to the rule?
Okay, teacher. I have been reading since morning. I is the subject. Have is the auxiliary. Been. Been is auxiliary too.
Yes.
Reading is the verb. Ing. Since morning is the complement, teacher.
Okay, in this case, it's also important to understand that in this case, with the present perfect progressive, apply that the activity have a duration. In this case, that since morning is to say that the person developed this activity and it's possible, and the present, she developed this activity at the moment. Es decir, encontramos que en el presente perfecto progresivo podemos encontrar la posibilidad de que la persona está diciendo en este caso, está leyendo desde la mañana. Entonces existe la posibilidad de que la persona todavía siga leyendo.
O sea, no son cosas del pasado, sino del presente.
Son cosas que se pueden desarrollar en un pasado, pero que siguen continuando en el presente.
Okay.
Okay. Now with the next example, I have been studying English for many years. In this case, we find that determine many years. En este caso, yo he estado estudiando inglés por muchos años. In this case encontramos de que, como he estado estudiando inglés, expresa por muchos años. Entonces, ¿qué encontramos en el presente? Que todavía puede estar estudiándolo, porque no especifica que ya el evento o la acción ya haya terminado. ¿Ok?
Okay.
Okay, now continue with the next example, please, Jessica.
I been living in Japan for 5 years. I decided living is auxiliary. Living is the verb ing. In Japan for 5 years is the complement.
Okay, en esta oración we find living in Japan for 5 years. Encontramos que la persona ha estado viviendo en Japón por 5 años. Entonces existe la posibilidad de que aún lo esté haciendo. Entonces, por este motivo es un presente perfecto progresivo.
Okay.
Okay, now with the she has been going to the same stylist since she was a teenager. In this case, encontramos de que la persona iba siempre al mismo estilista desde que era una adolescente. Entonces, existe la posibilidad de que la persona aún siga yendo al mismo estilista. ¿Ok?
Yes.
Okay, now continue with the next, Jessica.
Okay, I have been working all day. I use the subject, had been is auxiliary. Working is the verb ing. All day is the complement. Yo he estado trabajando todo el día. Okay. Todavía no termina la acción.
Exactamente. And finally, I had been snowing since yesterday. In this case, it is the subject that has the verb, the auxiliary verb, plus the been, plus the verb with ing snowing. Since yesterday, I applied that the time is not ending, is to say that the possibility to the action during the present is is real, encontramos que podemos decir que ha estado nevando desde ayer. Entonces, si decimos desde, significa que en el presente todavía está nevando. Okay?
Yes.
Now, in the case with the negative, the rule is the subject plus have plus has to in the third person plus not plus the verb with ing plus the complement. For example, Jessica.
Okay, I haven't been watching TV. I decided having is the auxiliary plus being plus watching is the verb ing. TV is the complement.
Okay, perfect. Continue with the next example, Jessica.
Okay, he hasn't been living here. He is the subject. Has no is the auxiliary is the negative. Plus being plus living is the verb ing. Here is the complement.
Okay. They haven't been attending the class. In this case, continue with the next example, please, Jessica.
Okay, they haven't been attending class. They is the subject. Haven't is the auxiliary is the negative. Plus being plus attending is the verb ing. Class is the complement.
Okay, perfect. And now with the next example, they have not been coming to office since January 2010. We'll find that they express that the time, the terminal time, in this case since January 2010. Es decir, encontramos en la opción o en la oración que la persona no está viniendo a la oficina desde enero de 2010. Entonces, ¿qué pasa? Pues que es una acción que se realizó desde el pasado, desde el 2010, pero que en la actualidad tiene también la consecuencia porque todavía no sigue existiendo. ¿Ok?
Okay, teacher.
Now, he has not been sleeping well the last 2 months. Tell me about this sentence, Jessica.
Okay, him is the subject. Has is the auxiliary. Not is the negative. Plus being plus sleeping is the verb ing. Well, the last 2 months is the complement.
Okay, perfect. And finally, haven't been waiting for long. Yo no he estado esperando por mucho tiempo, entonces encontramos de que es una negativa, pero encontramos la expresión de tiempo, por mucho tiempo, ¿ok? Now, is in the interrogative, also we find the rule in the positive sentence and in the negative sentence with the interrogative. In the positive, we find the rule auxiliary, that is have or has, plus the subject, plus been, plus the verb with ing, plus the complement. This is true, the positive. Now, in the case of the negative, we apply the auxiliary have or has, plus the subject, plus been, plus the verb with ing, plus the complement. Oh, so sorry. In this case, we have a mistake. They have subject in this case plus not, plus been, plus verb with ing. Now, please tell me about the example, Jessica.
Okay. Have you been studying for the exam? Have is the auxiliary. Use the subject plus being plus studying is the verb ing. For the exam is the complement.
Okay, perfect. Now, so I know that you understand this topic. Complete only with the reading of the sentence. With the next, Jessica, but only reading, no more.
Okay, teacher. Has she been doing her homework?
Okay.
Has is the auxiliary. To she is the third person. She's the subject plus being plus doing is the verb ing. Her homework is the complement.
Okay. Now continue with the next sentence, but it's no only read. No, it's not necessary that you tell me about the rule, okay? Only read the examples.
Okay. Have you been drinking tonight?
Okay.
Has your father been teaching you since 2040? 25? Yes. Have they not been working? Have you not been reading the newspaper?
Okay, perfect. Now it's possible to find the questions with the WH. The rule so for this is the WH word plus the auxiliary have, and in the case of the third person has, plus the subject, plus being, plus the verb with ing, plus the complement. For example, Jessica.
The three?
The examples, yes, of the WH questions.
Okay. WH question. How long have you been studying Spanish? How long is the WH word? Have is the auxiliary use subject plus being plus studying is a verb ing. Spanish is a complement.
Okay, perfect. Now continue with the next only reading.
Okay, teacher. How long have you been working here? What have you been doing all day? How long have you been playing tennis? Why haven't you been answer my calls? How long has it been cooking?
Okay, very good. Now continue with the activities of the practice. So I know that you understand this topic. We're going to complete the activities, in this case with exercise. In this case we have how long, find in the parentheses information you want to know. How do you complete this sentence to correct the correct sentence?
Present or present progressive verb? Right, no?
Yes, present perfect
Okay.
or present perfect or progressive.
Okay. Mm, how long? Um, how long? How long have you now?
In this case, no. How do you end the verb?
Note any and
Okay, perfect. Now with the number 2, you look your key. What? The information in parentheses, the subject is you and the verb is to do.
okay. What had you been?
Okay, what?
Had you been doing all day?
Very good. Now with the number 3. How many
Okay.
times?
How many times has to has to visit visit
For
visiting?
instance, we have the
Uh,
subject is
I
Charlotte.
have you no has Charles, sorry, has Charles visited.
You're very good. Okay, with the number 4.
Okay. For okay. She has been learning French. Yes.
Okay, perfect. With the number 5.
Okay. The children
Uh-huh.
um, had been watching videos for 2 hours.
Correct. Number 6.
Okay. He too. Okay. Um, has he
Has.
studied?
So, if you apply me studied in the past, and it is not possible because it's a present, and with the studied, you tell me that the action finished, so it's not possible.
Okay. Has he studied? Studied.
Okay, I got to explain this in Spanish. Si utilizamos studied en pasado, Recuerda que les dije que cuando utilizamos el presente perfecto, lo hacemos para eventos que ya pasaron. En este caso,
Present perfect continuous.
terminaron,
Yes.
pasado reciente. Pero en la oración encontramos la expresión today. Eso significa que se está desarrollando en el presente.
Ok, entonces sería has he been studying hard today?
Okay, perfect. Okay, now with the number 7.
Okay, my father. My father. My father never has. Okay, my father has never.
Okay.
The bear.
Is there a regular?
Smoking?
Very good. Good. Okay, now with the number 8.
Okay, I'm sorry, I'm late. Sería have you been wearing
Waiting for long. Okay,
for
yes,
now?
good. Because express for long. Okay, number 9.
Okay. We we have we have
So it is negative.
have not. Nosotros no hemos estado.
The verb is see.
Been. Bien. Esto no hemos visto. Seen. Have not seen.
Very good. Have not seen. These are recently. Now, finally, with the number 10.
Okay, teacher. He has been writing. He's a all day, but he has not finished.
Good. Okay. Now, to complement to the exercise of the practice, we have this option. Do you
Okay,
correct
teacher.
I have been cycling or I did cycle?
Okay. I've been cycling.
I've been cycling and my legs are really turning up. Yes, that's right, because in the past I had been cycling, and the consequence in the present is that the person is tired now. Okay, good.
Yes.
Number 2.
Okay. Have you been waiting?
Okay, it's very good because express the time for a long time. Very good. Number 3.
Okay. Have you out? The second option.
Have you now, Peter? Very good. Number 4.
Okay. Has been eating?
In the number 4,
¿O has eaten alguien? No hay ninguna. The second option?
In this case, and it's the number 4 is eaten. So,
Has eaten.
alguien se comió mis galletas o puede ser sí. So in this case, why? Because es un evento que pasó. In this case, we also that there are no up, but so the reason is had eaten, okay?
Okay.
Because in the past event that completed in the past. Number 5.
Has been eating. The second there.
Okay, very good. Yes, in this case, yes, because we have the opportunity that in the past the person cook or eat the cooks, and the consequence now that there are very few left.
Yes.
Okay, number 6.
How many books? The second option, had she writing?
Very good. Now with the number 7.
Okay. She's maybe tired. Has been writing. The second option.
Very good. Afternoon. Okay.
Okay.
Number 8.
I've been reading.
Have been reading. And now
I've been read.
I have read chapters. Okay. Number 9.
Okay. In the first option, I think I've been liking chocolate since I was born.
What option number?
Oh no, sorry. A ver, one moment. The first, I'm not sure.
In this case, no, this is highlighted because the person developed this activity in the past and complete the action in the past. So for the reason is they had like.
Since I was born, the action no finished, no?
Yes. Porque dice, yo pienso que a mí me gustaba el chocolate desde que yo era niña. Es decir, habla de una acción que pasó y se completó en el pasado. No habla de una consecuencia o algo así que se desarrolle en el futuro, en el presente, sorry.
Okay, teacher.
Okay, number 10.
Okay. They had been traveling.
She has been traveling.
And they had visited.
Okay, perfect. Yes, that's right. Now, please read me the complete sentence. Number 1.
Okay. I've been cycling and my legs are really tired out.
Okay, in this case, this be is the contraction or have. So
Yes.
I have been cycling and my legs are really tired now. Okay, number 2.
I'm sorry, I'm late. Have you been wearing for a long time?
Okay, perfect. Number 3.
Three. How long have you known, Peter?
Correct. Number 4.
Somebody has eaten my cookies. They are not left.
They are not left. Okay, number 5.
Somebody has been eating my cookies. There are very few left.
Okay, number 6.
How many books has she writing?
Okay, number 7.
She might be tired. She has been writing all afternoon.
Okay, number 8.
I've been reading all the afternoon. I've read 5 chapters.
Number 9. Chapters, yes.
Chapters? Okay.
Number 9.
I think I like it, chocolate, since I got bored.
Okay, and finally number 10.
They have been traveling for months and they have visited 3 countries so far.
Okay, perfect. Now, to continue with this, we're going to see and listen this conversation or this dialogue, and then I need that you answer me about the questions that I had for you, okay?
Okay.
Tell me you listen.
I know here.
So, is your mum home?
I hear.
No, not. She's... Oliver? Where's Mum? I've forgotten.
In Dubai. She's been writing about the architecture there.
Ah, yeah. She's been travelling so much recently, I never remember where she is. Why? What were you going to ask her?
Oh, nothing much. My Chinese teacher has given me some homework to interview an interesting person and translate it into Chinese for Monday. And your mum's been writing her blog for years now, hasn't she? She's already visited lots of places. And hasn't she won some awards?
She's only one. But yeah, she won a big award earlier this year. Anyway, Oliver's just made some cake. Do you want some? Mum will probably call soon. And if she doesn't, you can interview Oliver.
Oliver? Your brother, Oliver?
Yeah, why not? He's going to be a master chef, you know. He's been learning to make amazing food, and he's been practicing his baking too. And love.
Okay, you've convinced me.
Hi, how's Dubai?
Fine. It's good. There's a constant mist of desert sand, but it's an interesting place. Particularly considering the city's only really been here a couple of decades. It was a port for a long time before, but the modern city of Dubai is new.
So far.
Well, I've been in the Burj Khalifa, the tallest building, the one in that film with Tom Cruise. It's incredible. And I've eaten at the Burj Al Arab too. That's the hotel that looks like a yacht sail. It is so luxurious. I haven't been to the Palm Tree Island yet. That's tomorrow.
Have you bought any souvenirs? A Ferrari?
No, I haven't had time yet, but I'll bring you something, even if it's only sand.
Okay. Now with the questions. Where is Oliver's mother?
Okay. Oh, I don't remember the place.
Do you need that to record again the video?
Yes, teacher. Please.
Okay. Give me a moment.
So, is your mum home?
She's not. She's... Oliver? Where's Mum? I've forgotten.
In Dubai. She's been writing about the architecture there.
Ah, yeah. She's been travelling so much recently, I never remember where she is. Why? What were you going to ask her?
Oh, nothing much. My teacher gave me some homework to interview an interesting person and translate it into Chinese for Monday. And your mum's been writing her blog for years now, hasn't she? She's already visited lots of places. And hasn't she won some awards?
She's only won one. But yeah, she won a big award earlier this year. Oliver's just made some cake. Do you want some? Mum will probably call soon. And if she doesn't, you can interview Oliver.
Oliver? Your brother, Oliver?
Yeah, why not? He's going to be a master chef, you know. He's been learning to make amazing food, and he's been practicing his baking too. And he's travelled loads.
Okay, you've convinced me.
Hi, how's Dubai?
Fine. It's good. There's a constant mist of desert sand, but it's an interesting place. Particularly considering the city has only really been here a couple of decades. It was a port for a long time before, but the modern city of Dubai is new.
What have you seen so far?
Well, I've been in the Burj Khalifa, the tallest building, the one in that film with Tom Cruise. It's incredible. And I've eaten at the Burj Al Arab too. That's the hotel that looks like a yacht sail. It is so luxurious. I haven't been to the palm.
Have you bought any souvenirs? A Ferrari?
No, I haven't had time yet, but I'll bring you something, even if it's only sand.
Okay, perfect. Now, what is Oliver's mother?
Okay, teacher. In Dubai?
Okay, she's in Dubai. What is she doing there?
Traveling, teacher. Writing?
Traveling.
Writing.
Yes, it's traveling. So she's been writing about the architecture. Very good.
Yes.
Okay, now with Ines, how long has Oliver's mother been writing his blog?
I shared the video. He has been writing his blog for several years.
Yes, this is 4 years, but not express the time specific. Okay, now we see. Has Oliver's mother won any awards?
Yes, once that year. I
Yes.
hear it.
Yes, he has only won one. Typical warrior, very good. Okay, now with the G, what profession will Oliver develop?
Chef? Chef, a profession. Yes.
Okay, yes, he's going to be a master chef.
Master chef is going to.
With the E, what information does Oliver's mother get about Dubai?
Okay. I hear that Dubai is Dubai beautiful, and the place are exciting. She mentioned the places such as Khalifa, the night, the hotel. Yes.
Yes, say that the Dubai is an interesting place, and there is a constant mix of the desert sand. Okay, now, what has Oliver's mother seen so far?
Okay. The mother's Oliver's has been in Khalifa.
Yes, Burj Khalifa and
I don't remember the other.
yes, the hotel, the Burj Al Arab. Very good.
Okay.
Okay, and finally, in what places has Oliver's mother not yet been?
She mentioned that she has been in the Palma, La Palma. I don't remember the
Yes, the Palm Tree Island. Okay. Yes, very good. It's an island, the Palm. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, now we got to develop the production activity. We have these verbs. I need that you choose 10 verbs to create a short history in present perfect, and another 5 verbs to create a dialogue with the present perfect continuous. Now tell me the 5 verbs to create a short history.
The 5?
Yes.
Okay. Go.
Go.
Spend.
Spend. Okay.
B,
C,
sweet,
C,
uh, buy, buy,
boy.
comprar.
Okay, give me a moment so I can find boy.
The next.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Okay, this is for the history. Now tell me about the 5 verbs to create a dialogue with the present perfect continuous.
Okay. Present perfect.
Yes, present perfect continuous.
Okay.
Do you understand me, Jessica, about this activity?
Yes, teacher. High story.
Okay, in
Short
this case,
story.
yes, with the 5 verbs that you tell me, create a short history in present perfect. Okay?
Okay. Give me a
And
minute, please.
how many time do you need? How much time?
5 minutes?
Okay,
5?
see you in 5 minutes. Okay, no problem.
Okay. Finish. Finish, teacher.
Okay, perfect. Tell me, Jessica.
Okay. The short story. um, from this last year, I had like an exercise. Therefore, I had been spending time with that habit. Thus, I had been going once a week. On the other hand, I had been swimming as well. Those sports love me. Also, I consider that I need to buy clothes. For that, I had been bought some clothes in order to be more comfortable.
Okay, in this case, you apply some expressions with the present perfect continuous. I listen, for example, in the verb go.
Yes.
Listen, okay, perfect, no problem. Now, tell me about the 5 verbs that you create a small dialogue.
Fibers.
Yes,
Okay. Cook,
cook,
sleep,
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 okay,
sleep, clean,
clean,
read,
clean and read, okay.
four, one, four, dos.
Mhm.
Cook, sleep, clean, read, clean,
1, 2, 3, clean also.
clean,
Uh, Give me a moment, okay, clean
clean,
and
and um, 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 find,
fine.
find, yes.
Okay. How much time did you need to create this small dialogue?
5 minutes,
Okay,
please.
perfect, no problem.
The present perfect, no?
The
Right?
present perfect continuous. If you
Again,
can apply, it's the present
present,
perfect continuous, but if you can apply present perfect and present perfect continuous, okay?
present perfect, or both.
The idea is that you create present perfect continuous, but if you can create with the but, no problem.
Both. Present perfect. Yes.
Ok, en Spanish. La idea es con el presente perfecto continuo, pero si tú quieres crearlo con ambos, no hay problema. La idea es
Okay.
que yo pueda ver que hayan comprendido este tema, ¿ok?
Sí, porque ya la otra fue con presente perfecto continuo.
Ok, perfect. Now we go to develop this part, okay. See you
Okay.
in 5 minutes.
Okay. Finish, teacher.
Okay, Jessica, tell me.
Okay. Today is the birthday of my mom. For that reason, I have been cooking a great meal. Also, I have been cleaning the house in order to have it organized. I have been looking for recipes to make, and I could find one. For that, from the morning, I have been prepared a recipe. Also, for that, I have been reading a lot in order to sell it the best. These days, I have been sleeping late because my family and I have been planning um, your birthday. Your birthday, yes.
Okay, you call me as history. I tell you about the dialogue, no problem. It's a history. No. Okay, now finished with the class, we go to develop the assessment. Okay. In this case, please tell me about the present perfect of listen, taking into account that the subject is she.
Okay, she has listening.
Has,
Listening. She has.
and with the present perfect progressive,
She has been
has been.
listening with ing.
Okay. Now, the subject is Dave and the verb is take. What is the
Okay.
present perfect with this verb?
They have taken. They have.
Now, in the present perfect progressive,
Okay, they have been taking.
they have been taking. Okay. Now, with the subject I and the verb is look. What is the perfect, present perfect, simple with this verb?
Okay, I have looked. Looked.
Okay. And with the present perfect progressive,
Okay, I I have been looking.
have been looking. Okay, correct. Now, with the subject you and the verb sit. What is the
Okay,
present perfect with this verb?
you have sit, sat. You had. I don't remember the participle of sit. Is regular or not regular?
You tell me, what do you think is this? Give me.
Sit.
So
I
in
don't
this case, we have sit and the past participle is sat.
Sat. Okay. You have been
Okay.
sitting.
Sitting. Okay. Routine. Okay. Now with the subject he and the verb is like. What is the
Okay.
present perfect?
He has.
Huh?
He, I don't remember the participle. Oh,
Okay, I help you with this. Light. With D.
okay. Okay.
No problem. Now with the present perfect progressive.
Okay. He has been light.
Line. Okay, now. Jessica, if we want to emphasize the duration of an action, we use present
Okay.
perfect or present perfect progressive.
Okay. Present perfect progressive.
Okay, correct. If we want to tell how often something was happening so far, we use present perfect or present perfect progressive.
Okay. Present perfect.
Okay, happening, very good. Number 3. If we want to emphasize the result of an action, we use present perfect or present perfect progressive.
The result of an action. Press. Present perfect. Simple.
Very good.
Yes.
Okay, now, if we want to emphasize that an action is completed now, we use present perfect simple or present perfect progressive.
Present perfect simple.
Okay, and finally, if we want to emphasize how we had spent our time, we use present perfect or present perfect progressive.
Present perfect simple.
In this case, no. We apply present perfect progressive because when we want to speak about the, for example, daily routines, we apply so much about the with the verb with the had been. So for this reason, we also apply the present perfect progressive.
Okay, it's not finished.
Okay. Yes. Now with the positive sentence. With the number 1, we have the verb cook. You need to count this verb. How do you create this sentence?
Okay. Sandy has been cooking.
But we apply that they determine 4 times this week.
Has cooked.
Perfect. With the number 2, the verb is travel.
Okay. We had been traveling.
In traveling, very good. With the number 3,
Okay.
the verb is repair.
I had been repairing my bike.
Okay, perfect. With the number 4, the verb is would.
Okay. I had read.
Okay, perfect. And finally, with the number 5,
Okay. Has believe it.
okay, perfect, very good. Now tell me the complete sentence. Number 1.
Okay. Sandy has cooked dinner 4 times this week.
Okay, number 2.
We had been traveling around Scotland for 8 days.
Okay, number 3.
Why are your hairs so dirty? I have been repairing my bike.
Okay, correct. Number 4.
I have read the book. You can have it back.
Okay, number 5.
Paul has believed in good since he was a child.
Correct. Now, taking into account the negative sentence. How did you create this? Taking into account that and is negative not.
Okay. Um, sería haven't been waiting.
Okay, sorry for being late. I hope you have not been waiting for long. Okay, number 2.
Okay.
Visit and not.
Okay. They haven't been visiting.
Say, my grandparents are coming to see you next weekend. They use for 2 years.
They haven't visited.
And not visited. Why? Because encontramos de que los abuelos están viniendo a visitarla la siguiente semana y que ellos no la han visitado por 2 años. So it's past.
Okay.
Okay, now number 3.
Has not been. No, sorry. Has not been.
Yes, correct. Has not been. Number 4.
Okay. You have drive and sorry, you had driven. You had driven.
Right. Okay. Very good. And finally with the number 5.
Okay. He hasn't been watching.
Been watching TV or afternoon. Okay, correct. Please tell me the complete sentence. Number 1.
Okay. How much money?
No, Jessica. Read me the complete sentence, the negative sentence.
Okay. The read?
The negative sentence, read.
Okay. Sorry for being late. I hope you have not been wearing lock.
Okay, number 2.
My grandparents are coming to see us next weekend. They haven't visited us for 2 years.
Okay, number 3.
She has not been on holiday for 3 years.
Correct, number 4.
I don't want you to drive my car. You haven't driven a car for ages.
Okay, perfect, number 5.
Okay, he hasn't been watching TV all afternoon. He only switched the telly on 10 minutes ago.
Okay, perfect. Let's go. Questions. Taking into account the questions. How did you create this sentence? How much money the subject is Jack and the verb is spent?
Okay, teacher. How much money has had Jack spent in the casino?
Right. Number 2.
The second, how long has she seated?
Has she?
Seated?
Mm,
Or been? It has
it is present
been.
progressive, yes, because in this case express the time. How long?
Yes, been.
How long has
She
she
been. She been sitting.
receiving your number 3?
Okay. Have you sent?
Perfect. Have to send. Please tell me the number 3 complete sentence.
Okay. Mm, mm. Have you invited?
Okay. Finally, the number 5.
Okay. Mm, but. Okay. Okay. Mm, has she or has Lucy?
Have you?
Okay. Batted?
Okay, in this case, say
Or had
Lucy.
you beat? Or had you? I'm not sure.
Okay, I go to explain this. This case is barking. Lucy, ¿has estado bañando tus muñecas? El baño o el piso del baño está absolutamente húmedo. In this case, express the bathroom floor is absolutely wet. Express present. So for the reason is present perfect progressive. Okay?
Okay.
We go to complete the text. Daughter, Mom, Jane. How did you create the sentence to complete the dialogue?
Okay. The dialogue. Man, John, mom. Mm. Has been funny.
But in this case, we have two words, fun and just.
Okay. Okay. As she has as she just
Have just.
she
No, it's not necessary she. So we have Jane has just
funny been funny. Yes.
say, Mom, Jane to ask I will to the cinema with her. May I, in this case, express in past. Dice, mamá, Jane me ha llamado para preguntarme si iremos al cine con ella. ¿Puedo ir o podría ir? So the
Yeah.
reason you apply been is in a present.
Fonet.
Okay. Continue with the number 2.
Okay, mother. Uh, had had you done sorry.
Yes. Have you done your homework yet? Okay, number 3.
Okay. Where? Um, I have been doing.
For 2 hours now. Okay, but I
I had finished. I haven't finished.
correct. Number 4.
Okay. If you has, have not completed
Okay.
your homework, you cannot go.
Okay. Remember you.
You uh, you had promised.
They harder this year. Okay, perfect. Number 5.
Okay, Batman. I have been working.
Worked really hard this year, and I
Okay. I had improved.
so we have the other word already.
Sorry. I had already improved
Robert.
maths in chemistry.
Okay, perfect. Number 6.
To I have had always been pushing.
But in this case, the mother say that, pero
I had,
es solamente porque yo siempre te he presionado para hacer alguna cosa. So, if you apply with the been, yo te he estado presionando. So, for this reason, we apply the past.
okay, I had always pushed.
Perfect. Now, continue with the number 7.
Okay. I I haven't been.
Cinema for 2 months. May I go just this once? Okay, very good, correct. Okay, this is the class. I need that you tell me about if you have doubts. What do you think about the class? Do you have suggestions or no?
Not of has a dog. The topic is something confused distinct the present perfect and present perfect continuous.
Yes, it's complicated that we have, for example, in the present perfect, in Spanish. Más que todo, hay que tener en cuenta el presente perfecto para eventos que ya fueron hechos en el pasado. Solamente lo utilizamos en el presente, o digamos, para cuando ha dejado una consecuencia. Pero de resto, solamente se utiliza es para eventos pasados y en donde se determina un tiempo específico. Entonces, pues en ese tema toca tener mucho en cuenta, más que todo para eventos que ya se completaron. Pero en el caso del presente perfecto progresivo, especifica mucho cuánto dura la acción y que deja la posibilidad de que la persona realmente esté haciendo la acción aún en el presente. Entonces, en este caso también es importante tener en cuenta que en el presente perfecto progresivo no utilizamos ni years ago, ni last week, ni yesterday, porque son cosas que se refieren al pasado. Entonces, en el presente perfecto, la persona ha desarrollado una acción en el pasado y la sigue desarrollando en el presente. ¿Ok?
O sea que en el presente perfecto, más que todo utiliza las time expression, ¿no? Las weak, así, las expresiones pasadas.
Ajá.
Y cuando habla de consecuencias, ya vemos que es el presente progresivo. ¿Qué es, no?
Sí, solamente se puede trabajar el presente perfecto con consecuencias en el presente, pero siempre especifica cosas de pasado. Por ejemplo, el ejemplo que te dije en esta, yo perdí mis llaves, es algo que ya pasó, un evento que ya pasó, pero en la consecuencia en la actualidad es que ahora no puede entrar en el apartamento. Pero en esta oración, I have lost my kids, es necesario utilizar el presente perfecto porque fue una acción que ya pasó. Mientras que en el presente perfecto progresivo, yo he estado estudiando inglés por muchos años. Significa que la persona tiene mucho conocimiento en la actualidad. ¿Por qué? Porque ella anteriormente había estado estudiando inglés, tiene ahora la consecuencia de que sabe mucho. También se especifica, por ejemplo, yo he estado yendo al mismo estilista desde que yo era una adolescente. Significa que si ha estado yendo al mismo estilista, significa que en la actualidad todavía puede estar yendo al mismo estilista. Entonces, son cosas que refieren mucho a cosas que pueden pasar en el presente aún, mientras que en el presente perfecto tiene que haber una acción que se desarrolló ya en el pasado y que la única consecuencia pues tiene que ser algo pequeño, pero pues no refiere mucho, entonces es más que todo cosas para pasados.
Ok, teacher, thank you. Gracias.
Okay. Okay, now, in this case, I don't leave homework. See you know in the next class. In
7.
November 7. See you in this. Okay, thank you very much, Jessica, for your attention. See you in the next class. Have a nice day.
Thank you, teacher. You too. Have a nice day, teacher. Thank you for your explanation.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye-bye, teacher. Thank you.